こんばんは。私の名前はサフランカイロです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。That was just me speaking Japanese. I hope you guys are... How did you like my video yesterday? Talking at 50 miles per hour. I hope you guys liked it. Do you guys like it? Prefer it when I talk that fast? Or do you prefer it when I talk a bit slower? Less risk of me jumbling up my words. A bit of housekeeping to start off with day 31. Sorry for banging the table and shaking everything all the time. I'm not used to filming on my laptop. I'm used to, believe it or not, I'm actually used to using Final Cut Pro and professional video camera software, and I've never used a laptop before to film everything, so I'm still getting used to that. If I bang a jar, it goes so I'm sorry if I burst anybody's ears yesterday. Second thing, I will try to improve and be more conscious of my hands. Second thing, and Jacob was his name. Oh, Jacob wrestled with the angel. A lot of theologians believe that the angel is a symbolism for Christ. I believe this because I think that's so cool. Like, Jesus is the hero in the New Testament, but he actually is listed throughout the Old Testament as well, in the form of like a shadow, an angel. I love it. So Jacob is the one who wrestled with the angel. That's what I was referring to yesterday. So I also mentioned that I had some homework to do, which was evaluating my dreams. One of my dreams is to move to Japan. I have been studying Japanese for many years, on and off, with the limited time that I have, so it's still quite basic, but it's getting there. I'm also learning kanji. I brought you my kanji book. I have 4 of these to learn a total of 3,000 kanji. I have memorized quite a few of them already, but I just wanted to show you what my book looked like, just a typical page. So just to show you what I'm doing. So things like that. So the top one here, that reads Oto. Oto means husband, and that reads Fuji, which is married couple. So yeah, Fujin, that means Mrs. as well. So I can read basic stuff like that. I've got an itchy nose as well. Sorry. And then I also practice it in my book. Yes, I did draw that. I like to draw a lot. I'm a very visual person. You can see then the way I describe my dreams and the way I describe situations. But yeah, I have been practicing. Yeah, so I've been busy. So I haven't been doing that for a while, for months actually, since lockdown began. So I'm going to do that again, try to aim for 2 a day, because slow and steady wins the race. The hare and the tortoise taught us that. Oh, did you hear that? Oh man, I did not plan that at all. So, moving on. Like yesterday was the storm. Today was kind of like the storm wasn't over, but you know when the storm's moving over. For example, in South Africa, usually in the month of January, there would always be an epic lightning storm, and it would be so epic that there would always be a tree somewhere in our neighborhood that would be completely uprooted, felled over. And whenever the storm happened once a year, if we were lucky, it would be twice a year. Real proper epic lightning. We'd go outside and we had a covered patio with a sofa on it, and we would just sit there as a family and we would just watch it and just spend family time together. That would be our TV. Of course, we did have a normal TV as well. TV was about the size of my laptop screen. We had a cathode ray tube, a CRT. Those old-fashioned TVs that if you looked at it depth-wise, had this big cone structure that, with like copper at the back that would project. Okay, I'm not going to get too geeky on you. Anyway, so yeah. So, like when a storm fades away and then it starts getting a little bit quieter, but the rain is still falling. And so today was a bit like that, where the storm is passing. Yesterday was epic. Yesterday was, need I say anything? And today felt like just more peaceful, just quiet, chilled out. I synced my Fitbit, and my resting heart rate, as expected, has gone up. However, it has actually shot up from 51 to 57. So it's a big jump of 6 BPM in 5 days. So that is a sign I am massively stressed. However, it seems to be calming down. The effects of yesterday are still felt today. Yeah. So, been thinking about my dreams slowly, like an onion, peeling one layer at a time. You don't want to stuff it all in your mouth at once. Just one layer at a time. Yeah, see, visual person right here. But I'm happy. It's day 31, and I couldn't, like a week ago, I couldn't wait for this day to come. I couldn't wait for this fast to end, and now I just wanted to slow down. Now I want to enjoy every single day. I want to maximize it. I want to drag it out. So it's weird how this fast goes. What can I say? Thanks for your encouragement, and I hope I make you laugh. And I will see you tomorrow, and I'm optimistic that things are getting better. Today I started a new brain detox because the previous one that I mentioned, it takes 21 days to break down a habit and to rebuild a habit. Preferably, what you do in 21 days is you build a new habit, and at the same time you destroy a habit, so that if you have a bad habit like smoking that you want to quit. I know smoking is a tough one because it usually takes more than just 21 days to just quit smoking. It's an addiction that you have to beat, and that takes time. But if you have a bad habit, maybe, for example, you chew gum and you hate chewing gum, like, stupid example, but it gets the picture across, nice and simple, and you want to stop chewing gum. It takes 21 days to get rid of the habit, and preferably you want to replace it with something else even better, so that at the end of the 21 days you don't fall back into the habit, but you have something new to occupy you with. And then it takes another 2 cycles of those 21 days, so in total 63 days, to make a new habit completely automatized so that you don't even think about it anymore. So I've just finished the last brain detox that I was doing, and I'm going to start a new one. And the new habit that I want to build today is just a new way of thinking about food and life and culture and socializing, because I've been encouraged by the Okinawan way, how the Okinawans eat. And there's a thing called harahachi bunme, which basically means eat until you're 80% full. And I really like this, and I know that this is how I used to instinctively eat, and I'm going to go back to that. But whereas it was just natural before and instinctive, now I am going to build it in a more structured and part of my foundation, so that I don't ever have to worry about something like this episode in my life where stress completely goes out of control, and I almost go out of control, which is actually really scary. And yeah, so I'm going to focus on building this habit and to make a stronghold to, future-proof myself because trials will come. And one of the things I mentioned is that we need to pray not for God to stop the storm, but to stand with us in the storm. That's one of the revelations I've had from fasting. So I hope I encourage you today. And Jacob was his name. Oh, I don't think I'm going to forget it now. I think that's it. I'm done. There's my spiritual thing for the day. Jacob wrestled with an angel. And yeah, Jesus is all over the Old Testament. I love the Old Testament, full of stories. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with personal tastes and preferences. I'm just going to check in with you tomorrow. Sleep well.